Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's Zach with IT Career Questions. Today we have a special guest with us who is Keenan Skelly from Circadence, and we're going to be talking about what you can expect at RSA 2019, which is coming up in less than 4 days, 3 days. It's like right around the corner. I'm super stoked for it because it's my first time there, and she will be there. We will be there together. We're going to be hanging out, doing lots of fun stuff. So let's welcome her onto the stream right now. Welcome.
Hey Zach, how are you?
Great. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Thank
Getting
you.
my afternoon coffee in.
Heck yeah. Thank you for joining us today. I really appreciate it.
No problem. Happy to be here.
So, no sound. So, should have sound.
Can you hear me?
Should be able to. Let's see. Here we go. Is there some, hang on. Should be able to hear you. Should be good. Anyway, so what can we expect at RSA? What are you looking forward to at RSA?
Oh my gosh, there's so many things I'm looking forward to this year. I don't even know where to start. But in the past, RSA has come under some fire for not having the most diverse activities. But this year, they've really stepped up their game, and I'm super excited. Some of my favorites include, on that first day, that women's leadership celebration, which really allows women to meet on the first day and talk about all of the events that are going to happen throughout the week and get excited and really network with some folks that they would otherwise not be able to network with, which I'm really excited about. One of the other things I'm really looking forward to is Sylvia Acevedo, who's the CEO of the Girl Scouts, is doing a great keynote on Friday at 9:50 a.m. to talk about how they're using the Girl Scout badges for cybersecurity to really empower young women and get them excited about cybersecurity. So I'm really looking forward to that. And then one of the other great women in cybersecurity right now, Ann Johnson from Microsoft, is absolutely brilliant. And she has a keynote talking about the cybersecurity skills gap and how we can really start to address that. As you know, Zach, we've talked about this many times. There's a massive, 3.5 million person skills shortage over the next 3 to 5 years. And if we don't start sort of changing the way that we train people and the way that folks have access to cybersecurity education, then we're really not going to ever meet that gap. So Anne is going to talk about that in quite a bit of detail during her session on Wednesday at 10:50. So we're very excited about that. And then some of my other personal favorites, Circadence was actually nominated for a great award with SC Media, SC Magazine. So we have the awards dinner for that on Tuesday night, and I'm very excited. Hopefully we'll take home an award this year and put that on our mantle. And if we do, you can come by our booth, which is number 6583, and see all of the awards that we've stacked up this year for our Project Aries product and for Insight, which is coming out later this year. And I have to tell you, I'm actually really excited about Insight, Zach. So you've talked about Project Aries in a lot of detail, and it's really geared towards more technical folks who have some kind of technical background to come in and really expound on their technical cybersecurity knowledge. But Insight is really meant for more of everybody else. Anybody in an organization, anybody in a school, it's on your mobile device, so you can really play it anywhere, anytime, and learn really fundamental things about cybersecurity, like what phishing is, or understanding how people can gain access to your computer without your knowledge or understanding. And you do it in a really fun way. You get to hack other people. It's super exciting. So those are kind of the big things for me that I'm really looking forward to.
Yeah, I just got introduced to Insight probably 2 weeks ago, and from what I saw of it, it was really cool. Definitely be really cool product for end users to really understand. Really the fundamentals behind security. And like you mentioned, phishing, that's a huge bearing really to understand there. So hopefully, people start, downloading that and getting on board with that and understanding, end users are the biggest security threat. And I think Insight can definitely help, bridge that gap and helping secure, networks. So
Yeah.
really looking forward to that.
There's one other thing that I'm also super excited about. Women's Cyber Jiu-Jitsu is actually putting on an intro to the CTF. And I'm really excited about this. A lot of people, no matter what your skill level is, sometimes you hear the word CTF and you think, I don't really think I have enough talent, or I don't think I have enough experience to participate in that. What is it like? What do I need to do? And they've done a really good job of putting together a program to sort of introduce you to the process and introduce you to what you need to know and kind of put you through a little short one so that you can really understand what to expect. I'm really excited about that because I know I personally am always like, oh, do I want to participate? I don't want to look like an idiot, So I think this is a really good opportunity for folks to get into.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's exciting. We just announced yesterday that official IT career questions capture the flag, which is going to be very similar. We're very entry level, so I'll have to reach out to the Women's Cyber Jiu-Jitsu and just discuss that with them and see how we can work together. Because I actually met them when I was at Black Hat last year. Dr. Manson was like, "Hey, have you met these guys?" I was like, "No, I haven't."
They're great.
I love Dr. Manson. He's going to be there too, which I found out.
Yeah, he is. He's actually got a keynote. We're really excited about that, talking about the diversity in cybersecurity and the skills gap. So it's going to be very exciting.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Is there anything else that that you're really looking forward to about RSA? You've been to an RSA conference before?
I have. In fact, I've been for the last 5 or 6 years, and I like that this year that RSA is actually kind of evolving a little bit more. Like I said, for a little bit there, it started to really turn into a very commercialized kind of event. And I'm glad that they're starting to focus more on some of the training activities, the flags, that really make these types of events valuable for the user, for the individual that comes trying to learn more about cybersecurity and cybersecurity products. So I'm very excited about that.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm also excited this year to see that there's a lot more detail, a lot more sessions, a lot more activities regarding identity and digital identity protection. As everything starts to move into the cloud and moves, pushing into AI in the cloud, digital identity is really absolutely critical. And I'm really glad that we're spending a lot of time on it this year. Microsoft has several sessions that cover identity management and some of the new ways that they're trying to kind of get rid of the password as we know it today. So I'm very excited to see what comes out of those panels as well.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to see which sessions I'll be able to attend. I think you guys, Circadence is going to keep me very busy in the booth, which will be fine. I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be a fun experience either way. I look at it. But can you tell us, kind of what you do at Circadence?
Yeah, so I'm the all-purpose person at Circadence. I'm actually the VP of Global Partnerships, which means I travel a lot and talk to our partners around the globe, including Microsoft and some of our Five Eyes government partners and others, and really talk about what they're needing in cybersecurity today, trying to understand how we can assist them, not only with Project Aries, but with products like Insight. When you start talking about how do we really get everybody involved in cybersecurity, because it's everyone's problem. And I'm also the resident security evangelist at Circadence, which means I get to spend a lot of time talking about all of the great things that we're doing and the wonderful things that are happening in cybersecurity right now. One of the coolest things to me about what I do at Circadence is cybersecurity is still this new developing sort of space, right? And we have the opportunity, the things that we do right now actually will shape cybersecurity for the next 15, 20 years. So the things that we do and how we shape and come up with policies that will help people learn and understand cybersecurity, and also how to actually use cybersecurity from an organization standpoint, those things are really important and are really going to help drive the future of cybersecurity. So that's always very exciting for me.
Yeah, definitely. No, when I talked to Wes from Circadence, I said, I really want to do a live stream. I want to talk about RSA. I want somebody from Circadence to join me. And I said, I really want it to be Keenan, because she's an amazing speaker and she's just so energetic. And the whole reason where that came from is from Black Hat, when you were on stage at Black Hat and you were just like, amazing. Just like, I don't know. It's just like your personality was just like perfect. So I can just imagine like how well you're able to like speak to like everybody and get your point across and just share kind of like the mission of what Circadence is doing. So it's fantastic.
Absolutely. I love it. I love what I do. I love getting to talk to people all the time. And, it also helps me personally understand, what people are thinking, what's going on, what do they like, what do they not like, what do we need to steer clear from, what are bad ideas, what are good ideas. And it's the best part of the job, really, getting to talk to everybody and understand what's coming.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to at RSA is just talking to people and hear their stories and what they're doing, like what their roles are and things that they're experiencing within the field, and then of course trying to get them to check out Project Aries because it's pretty awesome. And my viewers know because I talk about it all the time. But
glad you do.
Heck yeah! Well, I mean, it's a great platform and. I'm so glad that they opened up the Academy licensing.
Oh, yeah.
I've had a lot of people who have joined or have signed up through the Academy licensing, and they've come back and said, dude, this is amazing. Like, this is so cool. Thank you for sharing it.
I've been so excited about the Academy license, specifically for, I coach Girls Who Code and Cyber Patriot, and my Girls Who Code students are always like, I want to play this by myself. I want to take it home and learn how to do all the Linux stuff. And now they can buy their own licenses and keep it, forever and continue to grow in cybersecurity. This is amazing. I love it.
Yeah. Agreed 100%. I'm sorry. I'm like looking at the chat going on here, seeing if I'm missing anything.
Well, hopefully they've got some good questions.
No, everybody's just kind of talking. Which is fine. That's good. Let them talk. But yeah, somebody asked what RSA was. You want to talk about that? You want to talk about what RSA is? Like, define it.
So it's actually the largest cybersecurity conference in the world, and it brings together not only cybersecurity organizations or companies, sometimes vendors who have really amazing cybersecurity products, but it also brings together experts in a variety of different areas, including cloud and artificial intelligence and general cybersecurity, identity management, like we talked about before. It gives you an opportunity to hear from industry leaders, to hear from thought leaders, to hear from academic leaders about very specific topics that pertain to you. When I say it's massive, it's massive. For those of you who haven't been to the Moscone Center in San Francisco, it's absolutely just massive. And you're going to have 3 different areas. You'll have the North Wing, the South Wing, and the West Expo area where you can access all of these things. Yeah. The other great thing about RSA is almost everybody goes to it. So you're going to meet people from all over the cyber community, from all over the tech community, really, which is always very exciting. You're going to go home with, hundreds of new friends and hundreds of new contacts from a business perspective. It's really a great conference, and I highly recommend attending if you can.
And tons of swag. Like,
the T-shirts.
Pockets full of swag.
So many T-shirts.
Everywhere. Yeah, I mean, one of the great things is you get to meet a lot of your peers, and from all around the world, really, which is, you don't really have that opportunity all the time. You get to meet people face to face and talk with them and really understand who they are, where they're coming from, and share, the experiences that you've been through. And I think that's a really great thing about a lot of these conferences is how it brings people together,
Absolutely.
And I was trying to look up to see how many people were going to be there. I thought it was posted somewhere, and it might have been Amy who had told us how many people were going to be there or put it in one of the documents.
The number from last year posted.
I couldn't find it, but thousands upon thousands of people.
It's a lot. Yeah. I will tell you that it's so many people that the airlines actually run extra flights on the day before and the day after.
Great. I hate flying too. It's wonderful. I know I'm going to be all cramped up in my little plane seat for 5 hours. It's going to be wonderful. But I can't wait to get there. I can't wait to meet up with you guys. It's going to be a great time.
It is going to be great. And San Francisco is amazing. It's one of my favorite cities. Great food, great weather. I love it.
I've never been to California. It's been on my bucket list for my entire life. So
Well, this will be a special day for you.
You know, I don't know who I was telling. I was talking to somebody the other day, and I said, you know, YouTube has brought me a lot of great experiences, and more specifically, Circadence has helped me knock off two things from my bucket list, which was going to Vegas and going to California. So I owe Circadence like everything, because without them, I don't think I ever would have went to Vegas or California. So mad props to Circadence. I love you guys. Not only do you guys, you know, make an amazing product, but you know, you fulfilled my life goals. That's great. But I'm hoping that, you know, I've had people reach out to me already from like LinkedIn and YouTube, even said, hey, you know, I saw that you've posted about going there. I'd love to meet up with you and do some interviews with you. So I'm really excited for that. I hope more people see this and reach out to me again and say, hey, let's talk. You know, I really want to interview more people while I'm there, and of course get them to do some demos of Aries, but you know, also just hear people's stories. You know, it'll be fun.
Absolutely. And it'll be a great place for you to get different folks at different levels of their career, which will be great for your listeners. You know, you'll have folks out there who are students, you'll have folks out there who are mid-career professionals, and, you know, advanced sort of executive level folks as well. So you'll have a lot of different points of view for your listeners and your watchers. Yeah,
definitely. I'm very excited about that. So aside from the Circadence booth, like what is probably like your next like favorite booth that you just like cannot wait to go visit?
Ooh, I gotta say it's Microsoft this year. It's definitely Microsoft. You know, they're doing all kinds of really cool stuff with cloud, with AI, with identity management, and it really is exciting to me. I can't wait to see what they put together at their booth and how they're gonna demonstrate some of those capabilities on the fly.
Yeah, I definitely would have to agree with you there. I'm really excited to see their booth also. It should be cool.
Especially, you know, they just announced their cybersecurity, cloud-based cybersecurity platform for organizations, I think earlier this week. So I'm expecting that they'll have a big showing of that at RSA as well. So I'm excited to see what that has to offer.
I'm excited when Microsoft announces that they're going to be using Project Aries for their training.
Absolutely.
That would be pretty cool, right?
That would be pretty cool.
We can only hope. I mean,
I'm going to work on that.
You should work on that. Maybe I should make some videos and try to like.
Yeah, we can do that.
You know, try to give a little helping hand there.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, is there anything else that you wanted to mention about RSA or Circadence?
You know, I didn't think about it. Oh yes, there is actually, and I recommend this to everyone, even if you're not dealing with ICS or SCADA devices or IoT, to go check out the ICS Village and the IoT Village, because there's always great demonstrations of how easy it is to hack into ICS data and how easy it is to hack into the Internet of Things. And it really will kind of set your mind in a security point of view when you go back to your house and you start looking at your thermometer and your refrigerator and thinking, oh, got to change the password on all of those things. But I highly recommend that to anybody who's interested in how you can be hacked.
Awesome. Yeah, definitely. I was definitely looking forward to the IoT stuff for sure. That's one area of interest that I have. So.
Well, great. I think that's all I have. But definitely, everybody, if you're going to RSA, come by our booth. It's 6583, and check out Project Aries, which I'm sure Zach has told you all about, and Insight, which is that mobile application that anybody can use to learn some basic cybersecurity concepts. It'll be pretty cool.
Yeah, awesome. Well, thank you very much for coming on and talking to us about RSA, talking to us about Project Aries and Insight, of course. And I can't wait to see you in California in a few days. Yeah, it'll be awesome. So thank you very much, and I hope everybody has a great, wonderful day and weekend. Take it easy.